Well, gentlemen, good morning. May the 8th. I got to tell you, I was out golfing yesterday. For the first time this year, I was wearing short sleeves. No shorts yet. That's coming. No sandals yet. That's coming. Not warm enough yet. So today I was happily anticipating a wonderful day. And what do we got? Pouring rain, freezing conditions. But we're going out anyway. We're gonna make the best of it today, the best we can. The carts are at this point still going out, so that's a good sign, gentlemen. It has been a good first week of golf. So we had a lot going on. There's a couple of things though. There's one thing we forgot to bring in last week. I'm going to get Tyler to speak to it because. I apologize, ladies. We didn't talk about the ladies' luncheon and that wonderful fashion show. And we'll start off with that.
Thanks, John. You're right. We had an amazing time. So the women had their spring luncheon a couple weekends ago, and it was great. It was actually the largest turnout, I think, probably ever. Over 60 women were over having the lunch. It was a delicious Eggs Benedict lunch, wow. And it was so great. But I think the icing on the cake was certainly, and from my perspective, was the fashion show we did. We had some models come up and volunteer. We had a great lineup of models, and we also had my two assistants step up as well as models, so they were great. So the photos and everything was really well done. John, you're going to share some photos with everyone, and it was really good. We actually also ran a promotion that same day. So anyone who did make a purchase in the golf shop had a chance to win their purchase. And the draw was just made last night. So I'm not going to spoil the winners on this edition, but we're going to be announcing the winners in the next couple of days. So yeah, so very exciting.
Okay, so one lucky winner out there. Your number is good. On Saturday we had new member orientation, and I understand it went well.
It was great. Thank you, John, and welcome once again to all of our new members. We had great attendance. We had about 30 upstairs in our anniversary room golf academy, and it's a great opportunity for Tyler and myself to walk through a lot of our new members with our updates on some of our projects, getting them oriented to the various departments, some of the key contacts in each area, as well as tea time booking a lot of the fine details, and great to see them in person. They enjoyed a little bit of food and beverage, some wine and some snacks, some great platters that Sean and Chelsea put together, and it was a great day. And thank you too. We had a few members there as well, Emma and Pete, that were able to join in on the presentation and welcome our new members.
That's good. And once again, if you're playing with a new member, I know you'll make them feel so welcome, as you always do. And new members, please feel free to sign up with anyone here. You don't have to arrange a tee time. You can just look at the tee sheet. If there's an open slot, put yourself in. You're going to meet a lot of new people and make a lot of new friends. And we're noted for our social aspect, and certainly we're very proud of that. The club started on that basis. That's the whole basis of Carleton was a social club, and became a golf course too. But certainly I hope you enjoy that. Hey, listen, I look at that website, and I've been noticing this one little item you have there, and I wanted to highlight it today, and that's the member referral program. Maybe you can talk a bit about that and what that means.
We've left that one linger for a little bit on the website, haven't we?
Yeah.
Probably by intention. No, it's a neat program, and as you mentioned, this year, a lot of groups coming together. A few guests have been on the sheet, and it's a really good segue into our referral program, right? We see every year annually, we see our guests play with our members, being welcome to the club, and very often they enjoy the Carleton experience so much they're interested in joining. And of course, there is a financial incentive to current members to encourage those new potential members to join, those guests. It's $500 for a new gold member, $200 for an intermediate, and $100 for a trial. So a great option if you encourage someone to sign up. We still have space in our gold and trial categories, and it's a good way to lower your future dues.
Yeah, And and it's certainly it's probably the way we get most of our new members from anyway. That it's from other members. You're our best salespeople. There's no question about that. That's
Absolutely.
pretty well true of any business, but definitely here. Course conditions. You have some announcements regarding our course.
Yeah, Tyler and myself, we had a good chat with Joel this morning. Just wanted to remind everyone, of course, it's on the calendar, our course aeration, just small, solid times, so it won't be too impactful. That is taking place on Monday. So there will be some temporary pins in on Monday in the morning for sure, and Joel will be putting in the pins in the afternoon to their normal locations. Obviously, it's a little wet out there, as you mentioned, on the course as well, and we're really hoping we get some drier spells, and following the aeration, Joel reassured us we'll start to gradually lower the cut height, and we will see some faster greens towards the end of the month.
Yeah, and this aeration is usually, isn't that a small tine aeration?
Just some small solid
won't even
tines,
notice it.
So
Yeah,
we're not going to be pulling core, so it won't be too impactful.
No, you won't even notice it. Half the time, the next day, you don't even know.
And lastly, sorry, John, just on course conditions, we did get some new details as well, and Joel was speaking to some of the contours that will be done on 4. So we've had a few members curious about what's going to happen on the left side of 4, and when conditions are right, he'll contour that area, and it's nice to see some of the seed starting to take in both, even our halfway house septic project. You can see that seed coming up as well around the pond in 3 and 4, and it'll be nice when he has an opportunity to get in and work with some of that fill from the pond on the left side of 4 fairway.
And Joel, if you're listening, in the meantime, I've lost 2 balls in that muck on the left side. I want them back, okay, when you're fixing that thing up. Thank you very much.
Were those the balls you fished out of the pond to begin with?
Yeah, probably. Anyway, oh my gosh. Is there anything else on course? We're good on course conditions?
No, it was a great update from Joel this morning.
As you know, this Sunday is Mother's Day, and we have a wonderful announcement to make about Mother's Day, but you may not like to hear it if you're not going to be there. What's the story on Mother's Day?
Well,
how are we?
Over 160 are signed up. We had to offer a second seating this year, so we're thrilled. Lots of very dedicated prep by Sean and his team in the kitchen, and Chelsea with the service staff to prepare for Mother's Day. And I think we might have some activities in the golf department as an option. Once they're full of all the wonderful cuisine, they can head over to.
Hey, he's not going to head out. He was trying to leave here. He's not going anywhere. So Tyler, we got 160 people booked. A lot of women wanting, clothes and things of that nature, and a lot of husbands coming to make sure that they get their Mother's Day gift for them. But I'm sure you've already thought of that, and I'm sure you're going to put on some great Mother's Day sales. So what is going to happen on Mother's Day? What can we expect?
Thanks, John. We're really excited this year. I mean, that's great news with the Mother's Day buffet or brunch being sold out, two seatings. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of activity, a lot of traffic coming through, and we do hope some of that traffic does spill over into the golf shop. Certainly, thinking about my own mother and making sure we all want to spoil our mothers or be spoiled if you are a mother, right? So we are going to be offering some great promotions during Mother's Day, during the day itself. Any purchases, any women's clothing, tops or bottoms, we're going to be extending 25% off blanket across the golf shop on women's clothing, tops, bottoms, shorts. It's going to be a great way to again showcase all our new arrivals. I know. but you know what? At the same time, we want to move some inventory out the door, and this is the way we do it. So come and see us. We're happy to extend some great promos that day.
Tyler, that's all new stuff we're talking about.
All new.
It's all new, ladies. Nothing from last year. I looked for last year's stuff. There's nothing out there. It's all new arrivals. So that is a great deal. And he is okay. He's not saying this. He's not delirious. He is okay. He's fine. Great guy. Great guy. Thank you.
One
very
day
much.
only.
Yeah, one day only. Hey, that's all we need. That's all we need. Got a note this week from you, Tyler, on mixed match play.
Yes, John, we're excited to have launched again a very popular event. The mixed match play is now open for registration. We're taking the first 32 teams that register, 32 twosomes, and we're hoping to have the brackets up in about 2 weeks' time. Always a very popular event. So you don't have to be husband and wife. It's just a male-female event. As long as you get your partners in, you can register online through the golf calendar. But yeah, we're pretty excited. I know last year's winners are already signed up. They were the first to sign up. They're gunning for another win.
They want to win again. That's good for them. We have a big important bylaw meeting.
We do. We would be absolutely thrilled if all of our initiated members, especially, and our other members, our various categories, everyone is welcome. Please attend our special meeting to approve the bylaws on Monday, the 13th at 7 p.m. We really want to, create quorum, and the governance committee and the board has been putting together an awesome presentation. So we'll be efficient on Monday night, but we really want to see you there.
Good. Maybe we can make it into a social party afterwards. I'm sure everybody need a drink after they hear the bylaw meeting. Good way to deal with it. Hey, listen, I'm only kidding, guys. It's really important you be there. It's an important meeting. It's important for the club. I got to tell you, this is by law. We have to have a bylaw meeting. We got a kickoff party coming. Who wants to talk about that?
I think Cameron has some good notes on that.
Okay.
Yeah, Saturday the 25th. Dan Dunlop, some live music. We'll be playing great guitar ambiance in the background. We've had a number of members sign up already, and they're thrilled with the menu offering. We're going to have lamb meatballs, souvlaki, moussaka. So there is still space, and please sign up for Saturday the 25th. It's going to be a great one.
Sounds like a good meal, I'll tell you. Yeah, I should. I'll talk to my wife and see if she's available. Whole bunch of demo days coming fitting. So let's talk about that. I know I'm coming on Friday for a ping fitting. But I've also was at Callaway yesterday. So talk about that for a minute.
So, thanks, John. Every spring, we like to kick off the month of May with fitting days or fitting opportunities for our members to come and get fit by the club manufacturers. So for May, we have 5 fitting days. As you mentioned, yesterday was Callaway. So we had Callaway here throughout the day. This Friday, we have Ping showing up. They'll be here from 10 till 3. Now, the appointments are full, but you're still welcome to come and test out equipment. So it's open to any members to come and test out equipment on the driving range. We have TaylorMade coming on the 21st of May. We have Cobra coming on the 24th. And we have Titleist coming on the 28th. So we still have other fitting day opportunities. So yeah, we're pretty excited. If you're interested or if you want to get fit, if you're making the decision to upgrade your equipment, contact myself. We'll get you signed up. And yeah, these fittings are great, by the way. You'll really enjoy it.
Yeah, Tyler, while we're on the topic of fittings, I know a lot of people, they go down to Florida, they see a set of clubs. Oh, no, they're cheap, I'll buy them. Why is it important to get fit and not just buy the first cheapest set of clubs you see off the rack?
John, that's a big question and a really important question. And all I can say, I can go on and on and on about this, but buying off the rack, it's a gamble. And sometimes it works out for people, but you want to make sure you have the right shaft, the right flex. I mean, graphite versus steel, stiff versus regular versus ladies. You want to have the right model of head. Do you need something that helps cure a slice, or do you need something that's a little bit smaller, maybe a little bit more playable? Length of the shaft, grip size, grip type. The list goes on and on. So to get properly fitted, custom fitted, we don't charge our members for custom fittings. It's just an added bonus, an added service that everyone should go through. Buying off the rack is a gamble. We don't like selling anything off the rack. Even if you're interested in just a putter or a wedge, we still want to spend some time with you just to make sure it's best suited for you. There's too much variety out there with just, grabbing something that you think might look nice. So talk to the pros. We'll guide you in the right direction.
And I've done my homework. I check your prices, and I check Golf Town's prices. I even check prices down south. I'll tell you, after you fit in the exchange for down south prices, our prices are very, very competitive, usually better. I can't, you wouldn't buy a new pair of shoes without trying them on and getting them fit properly. Why would you, for golf clubs, for your swing, you should do it. And it's like in the old days, a pro used to look at you and then say, oh yeah, I think you need this, or I think you need that. Not anymore, folks. They've got machines now. They've got monitors. They tell you everything about your swing. So they know what right shaft is for you. They know how fast you're swinging. They know what everything you need. Might as well, if you're going to spend the money, you might as well get something that fit for you. On Saturday, we have a shotgun.
We do, John. So this weekend is our first members shotgun of the season. We're pretty excited. So we have 2 shotguns lined up. The great news is there's been a lot of uptake on them. So the morning shotgun is pretty well filled. I think there might be a couple of single spots available still to book in. That's at 8:30. And then we have a modified shotgun at 1:30, which again has been filled up. And then we have tea time starting after 3:30 in the afternoon. So we have, it's going to be a great weekend. We're excited to see all the people come. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's no format. It's not a special event. It's just getting everyone all in at the same time, having a shotgun format. And then we're having a barbecue during lunchtime as well.
Great. That sounds good. One final thing. We were supposed to do a rules segment today and an outdoor segment on the putting green. It's been pouring rain all morning. We didn't get a chance to do it this week, but I promise that we'll bring it forward for next week. So I have nothing more, gentlemen, on my plate. Anything left? Well, folks, let's hope for good weather this week. We really, really need it. Not too much rain. And until then, play well.